With the latest trailer for the upcoming Deadpool and Wolverine from Marvel Studios, some people are really upset and they're pointing out that Marvel Studios is straight up ripping off and plagiarizing another film in its entirety. Okay, so let's go over what happens in Deadpool and Wolverine. From what we understand, Deadpool is just going about his day, living a life of no longer being a needed superhero when the TVA shows up because Deadpool is, well, needed to save the multiverse. He then goes to the TVA, a thing that exists outside of time and space. He's then sent on a recruitment quest to find a Wolverine that's suitable to join him to save the multiverse. And during this whole escapade through the multiverse, there are tons of action sequences, cameos, and, well, surprising things happening. So, what other film featured this exact scenario? Well, of course, Mad Max Fury Road. Some people are saying that this film is literally ripping off Mad Max Fury Road down to a T, and other people are pointing out at the one sequence that's clearly a ripoff, which is the convoy of cars in Deadpool and Wolverine, and how, I guess, Mad Max Fury Road came up with the concept. So, yeah, what can I say? Some of you messaged us, left some comments talking about how I'm not addressing the truth. Well, here you go. Do you sound stupid now? Do you realize how stupid everything is? There's literally nothing here. Like, there's nothing. When did Mad Max Fury Road invent the post-apocalypse, invent cars driving in it, invent convoys in a post-apocalyptic setting? I'm not going to do the research for you, but I suggest you go look how long that's been a concept in post-apocalyptic works of fiction for decades at this point. It's absolutely insane just what lengths people are going to like, just sound completely insane, yet think that they know. Or try to prove things like this, which, using your brain rationally, like a normal human being, can just literally take you back a second and go, you know what? Maybe I'm outraged at nothing. But it makes sense because they're using grifters who will only focus on one thing to further push this sort of a narrative, if you will. And I use narrative loosely because it's just a bunch of people screaming at nothing. And this is how it gets out of hand. That's literally like saying the next film that uses a guy wearing a suit is clearly ripping off Iron Man. Did other suits exist before Iron Man? Sure. But Iron Man was the first, clearly, because his, I guess, made money at the box office. That's the logic we're using now. Or this is like when morons were upset that Zack Snyder was going to be using a comic-accurate suit for Affleck. And they're like, oh, he's ripping people off. It's like, no, it's just, oh, God, oh, so stupid.